And welcome back, people, to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 4, Legends of the Titan. And somebody just drove past on a loud motorcycle, though not as loud as the last segment. Also, I think I figured out why I did so much damage to that glacier spawn in the last segment. Well, I didn't show it on screen, but just take my word for it, I dealt very high damage to it. I forgot the Headbind increases all tech-based damage that you take, so, yeah, there you go. Anyway, we're gonna finish up our exploration of B3F in this video. At least that's what I hope to do. I just realized I don't have any ice stakes, so I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to get past those scales. Well, the answer is obvious. I need to fight some rare breed enemies. Let's see here. Double Slash should be enough to take down that Maya Owl at this point, actually. And if not, well, that's okay. Yeah, I can use Regen Waltz. Snare Circle, I guess... Well, they're all resistant to fire, so we can't really use Flame Rune. Hit him with a Shockwave Kibigami. Does not do enough damage. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. How could you do this to me? Well, only thing left to do now is to press L and just watch the fight go. While I drink my coffee. That is that. Hooray, Steffi, you've leveled up. But what to put points in now? I know, Snare Circle. After that, I guess, is Hood Circle and Head Snipe. And Arm Snipe, too, of course. And then when she hits level 40, she'll have all kinds of new skills to learn. She'll have access to all kinds of cool new skills. Let's see here. I believe that Plated Chaser is where I need to go. Somehow it failed to notice me. That was literally the same encounter again, just this time without a rare breed Maya Owl, so yeah. Anyway, Cubix, Venti, and Coastal have all leveled up, so you know what that means. Let's see, let's get Refresh Waltz, that'll be good to have. Freedom Waltz is good too. Venti, Runic Flare is about the only good skill left at this point. Yeah. And again, let's just take a moment to admire how incredible the launch can be with so little. Look at this. The actual active skills are at level freaking 1, and Venti is doing so much damage. I mean, they're a little bit less effective in regular fights, but FOE and boss fights, pff, yeah, they're still shredding. Let's see here, Coastal, I guess Freedom Waltz. Yeah, that'll help out a little bit. Healing Step is one of those skills that sounds like it should be really good, but unfortunately, I've never really found a good time to ever use it. Let's see here, what else is there that you can learn that's good? At the moment, not much. Yeah, I'm probably going to start saving up points for her. Yeah, that should about do it for now. And I'm now angry because I have to get through here and I don't have any ice stakes. Okay, I have to go and get more, so I guess I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, this is a good place to resume recording. I have gotten plenty of ice stakes. The reason I didn't gather up any is because it wasn't midnight yet, so those chop spots hadn't yet refreshed. So, let's see here. Yeah, I've got plenty of ice stakes now, so let's go ahead and use one right here. And that Plated Chaser has noticed me. Yeah, hasn't noticed me now, has it? Well, it's still angry at me. It still hates me. It wants me dead. Can a turtle actually eat a person? I know there are snapping turtles and all, but are there carnivorous turtles? These fights are becoming most bothersome. They're not even really difficult anymore, they're just kind of annoying. I don't know, fighting two Zapper Frogs as well as, what was that, Jumping Frog over and over again, yeah. Well, let's see here. Really have a whole lot left of B3F. And I just missed a little bit of that room back there. Let me just quickly cover that up. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And there's a scale in that corner. I don't know why there's a scale in that corner, because there doesn't need to be. With careful footwork, you can avoid both of these scales. Yeah, I guess that's right there. Let's see, we got that. And we have this one. There we go. Oh. Ugh, let's just take a look real quick. My poor burst gauges. They keep on getting drained. Hey, let's try out some of Kibigami's healing real quick. 217 right now? 240. Like I said, you'll heal like 20 health with his healing. It's not good. It's not a good deal. Dry Bones. More Runic Lair. Yeah. Liking that passive damage increase. There we go. Perfect. I just pressed the wrong button, so I'm trying to do this all with one hand. Oh, we're basically at the end. Look at that. I've only been going for, yeah, probably only like 10 minutes at this point. Hold on, game. Yeah, looks good. You notice a fierce blast of hot air blowing from the cracks of the door before you. You gasp at the tremendous heat. It is safe to assume that the boiling lizard awaits past this point. You check everything once more to ensure you are prepared to step into the nest of this cave's master. For as soon as you are, you shall open the door and unleash the full force of Guild Kindred. Alright, I think I'm ready to unleash the full force of Guild Kindred. Through the door is a monster with flaming charred skin. As soon as it notices your presence, it flexes its enormous body. Jeez. I can't because the game's render distance is too short. Oh yeah? That would actually be very helpful. Now that the monster is in sight, you can see the metal shards in your path on the way here where it scales. Wait, they're made of metal? Be careful, for what you do with the scales piercing this room could decide the outcome of this battle. Yes, it will. In fact, you have to do this in a very particular manner, and I do not have enough ice stakes where I need like 7. I only have 3. Okay, well, this sucks. I guess this means I have to go back and get more? Well, if I can make it to that door over there, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is a door over there. If I can make it to that, we'll be good. Let's see here. Yeah, you can just about make out that doorway. So let's see here. I think this one right here has to be destroyed first. Because you can't get over there. There are 2 scales, and that's... yeah, that's not gonna work. That ain't gonna fly. Yeah, try and move between 2 scales, and the game doesn't let you. So I'm gonna destroy that one. We're gonna take a step to the right, and we're getting a nice look at this thing. Look at that. So terrifying. Okay, let's open up the door. Take 2 steps. Go back in. Now, luckily for you, the boiling lizard basically has tunnel vision. So, use that to your advantage. If it can't see you directly in its path, then, well, there you go. As long as you remain perfectly motionless, it can't see you. It's like a T-Rex. Well, dinosaurs were actually birds. They weren't, lizards, but whatever. There do exist flightless birds. I mean, the emu is a prime example of that, and it's one of my favorite birds ever. Okay, I should be able to make it to that door. There should be no problem whatsoever. And I hear some crashing from downstairs. I hope everything's okay down there. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I got a pretty good idea. Ouch. Alright, let's see here. How many burst gauges do I got? 1. Okay, you know what? 1's plenty. Now, you can, of course, try to fight the boiling lizard like this, but the problem is that it's going to have 20,000 health. So, that's not going to fly. That's just not really going to work out so well. Alright, now we've made it to the secret room here. It's very important that you gain access to this. We got ourselves a locked box. We have no way of opening that at the moment. Yep, no key that fits. Oh well. Put a marker here, and mark it as locked. There we go. And another one. Fire Mist. Not that great, sadly. It's not that great because we got an actual Rune Master who can reduce fire damage for the whole team. And I'm not going to fight the Boiling Lizard right now. There's some other things that we should take care of first, such as getting healed up. That's pretty important. Fighting whatever other FOEs we possibly can at the moment. Yeah, that's about all I can think of at the moment. So, yeah, I guess I'll be back in a couple of minutes after I get myself established, and I will see you guys in the next FOE. Okay, this seems like a good place to resume recording. Time to finally take on the fucking King Dial, or Tusk Crusher, whatever you want to call it. So let's see here, I'm gonna drop a Stormy Smelt. There we go. Just gonna run over there and eat it, and that gives us a free preemptive. One extra turn to set up buffs. Now, this thing is really annoying. Really, really annoying. Because what it likes to do is it likes to use an attack that deals slashing damage to the whole team. I already sold off all those cut charms, so that's not really a thing I can do with this one. I can't just cheese this FOE anymore. Now, it's not just that it can hit the whole team. I'm out of coffee. Its attack increases in power every time it tries to act, so be sure that you can kill it quickly. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to use our usual Vanguard, Improved Link, and a Freezing Link as well. I believe it is indeed vulnerable to, what was it? Ice, that was it, yeah. You can use either a Hood Circle or you can use a Chain Circle. Either way. Chain Circle will mitigate the physical damage, but a Hood Circle will eliminate its binge-eating attack, and that's all it will use. Dry Bones, I guess, throw up a Glacier Rune first thing. I bought a Falchion for Vency. I found out how to get Steel Earth. I think you have to make B3F cold, but that sucks. I'm not doing that. Alright, gotta use a Line Shield in the back. Hopefully I can land a Bind this turn. Improved Link. Let's see here. Yeah, just attack. Throw up a Head Snipe, and an Ice Rune. Now, I haven't tested this. I haven't actually... Yeah. Come on! Kill it, kill it, kill it! Line Shield. Double Slash. Freezing Link. Come on! Youch! Okay, good. Now I got it. Wait, did Chasebind not trigger... Oh my goodness. Chasebind did not trigger a Link for some reason. Alright. Now it's mine. Take that, you King Dial. Alright, and I get the Crusher's Hide. I forget what that unlocks. Cubics, Vency, and Coastal have all leveled up again. Is there anything else that's worth getting at this point? Not really, aside from Freedom Waltz. Sword Dance could be good, but I don't know if I'm really gonna bother with that. Vency, I guess Runic Flare? And after that, Improved Link. Oh, just scrolled over to Master Skills by mistake. Sorry about that. Yeah, so then there's Improved Link, and that's about it. I'm not really going to be using Vency that much longer, sadly. Coastal, I'll put one rank in healing step, just in case I need it. Okay, there is exactly one more FOE I think I can take. And I've actually already defeated it off screen, so I will see you guys in the Golden Lair in just a couple of minutes. Seems like a good place to begin recording right here, because we are about to fight that FOE I've dreaded so much. I've actually killed one of these things off screen already, and they drop material used to get some pretty good armor. This shell armor here, look at that. Remember that Turning back in the second land? Yeah, this is like the Turning older brother. 80 defense, 2 points in vitality, really good stuff. But yeah, I was able to defeat one of these guys without it, so I shouldn't have that much difficulty with it. Alright, so let's play the Chaser. Resistant to all forms of physical attack, as well as ice. So I recommend using either fire or bolts. Now, Taunt popped off. That's not enough to save the backline, so we're going to need to use Line Shield in the backline every single time. Regen Waltz, and I probably should have attuned Calm Breath as well. That would have helped out, but I didn't, so whatever. Alright, Snare Circle will shut down its Grinder skill, which hits the front and back. An Armbind will mitigate the damage, however, so use whichever one you see fit. Sorry about that. Yeah, once again, just do whatever. Storm Rune, that'll do the most damage. Let's use that first. Blah. Youch! That hurts. That smarts. Let's see here. Improved Link. And try to heal Cubics. I don't have high hopes, though. And let's go for a Volt Rune. Actually, yeah, Volt Rune. Come on, Cubics, hold together. There we go. Yeah, that fucking hurts. Okay, good. That shut down its really dangerous skills. Good, good. Now we can just hammer it. Electric Link. Just attack. Lots. Let's throw up an Arms type too. Why not? And a Storm Rune. Yeah, I thought these guys were vulnerable to cold, but I was wrong. They are actually quite resistant to cold damage. Pah. Look at how much damage I'm doing. Look at how much damage I'm inflicting. This is outrageous. Ah, shit. Line Shield in the back. Hopefully I can save the back line. Yeah, I gotta be inflicting that damage. If Cubics dies, well, I'll have done my job well. I did my job well. I died that Steffi or Drybones, I didn't pay attention to the message feed, may live. And there we go. And people have leveled up. Drybones leveled up. See, look, I saved your life, Drybones. Aren't you happy? So that you can get that sweet runic flare. Haha. Alright, that should be everything I want to do for the second land. Before we finish up, I did get a new item from Shopping. I actually got the rare drop from Shopping this time. I think it's called Panacea Pod or something. And we're gonna sell off the item we got from that Tusk Crusher as well. Poignina pod. I have no idea. A sword-shaped pod which with a sharp edge to match. I don't even know. Well, let's see here. We get a Kunai and a Pauline. I believe that's actually what you got from the Abyssal Death in Etrian Odyssey 3. Let's see here. Yep, it's the exact same armor as in that game too. Not bad. Their resistance against all forms of physical attack, which, yeah, that could be good, but I like the gold icon more, so we're gonna stick with that. Yeah, it provides resistance, but not health. I consider health to be a bit more important. And Dragon Shard, you know, all the other good stuff. We don't really need a Dragon Fangs for a Steffi. Well, it would be good to get, but I've helped out Wiglaf like 4 times now off screen, and she has not wanted to part with another one of them for some reason. So yeah, we're gonna rest up until morning, and I will see you guys in like 5 minutes when we are ready to fight the Boiling Lizard. Alright, here we are. Now, we're not at the Boiling Lizard's room, but I wanted to show off what happens if you recruit Kibigami, or rather, if you try to go through the secret passage without going through this room first and picking up Kibigami. So let's go through. As you move through the secret path obscured by rocks, a large figure appears before you. An extraordinarily tense moment passes before you realize who it is and sigh with relief. Hey, look at that. Well, yeah, why would we not? Of course we could use some of your strength, Kibigami. Such a humble guy. Alright, now we're going to use this chop spot down here. I mismapped this last time, so we're going to pick these up. You get 5 ice stakes out of the deal. Potentially you could get more of somebody's Dendrology, which I think the Bushi class has that, right? Yeah, Dendrology. Huh. Literally nobody on my team has that skill. That's alright. We're gonna be using a Bushi soon, they'll have it. Alright, now... yeah, you gotta do this in a very particular manner. So let's see, let's piss off the Boiling Lizard by walking into its sight. Get this thing. There we go. Alright. And don't worry about taking too much damage from these scales. You will never encounter any enemies in this room right here. You can encounter enemies in the safe room, however, so be careful about that. Let's see, and there was one right there too. And yeah, you gotta destroy all of these. So that one right there, you gotta destroy that one to the left, and you gotta destroy this big one right here. I'm pointing at it with my mouse. You can't see my mouse, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh boy. God, why am I so fucking stupid? Ouch. Let's see here. Ouch. Fire hot. Okay. At least this place isn't full of lava or something, right? Yeah, the third strat in Etrian Odyssey 3 just made no sense to me. How can there be a cave full of lava and you get near it and you're not hurt by it in any way? That made no sense to me. Because in real life, just being near lava is enough to cause you tremendous harm. Let's see here. Let's destroy this one. Great. And let's see, go through here again. There's just one more we gotta destroy. Oh shit. That was close. Go like that. That's. We got those. And that is that. Yep. Yes, it is. No special flavor text or anything. The boiling lizard has been weakened. But, you know, whatever. Alright, so... to prepare myself for the upcoming boss fight, I ate a Crimson Apple. You can only eat this if your medic has Toxin Study. Yeah, it gives you Poison Resist, Paralysis Resist, and TP plus 28. The Poison Resist is really important here. Fire Resist, I mean, you might think you need Fire Resist, but not really. No sooner do you reach towards the entwined roots than the Boiling Lizard roars a challenge. It will take some time to check this pillar-like root system to your satisfaction. Should the Boiling Lizard attack you then, you would not go unscathed. You must dispatch it first. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. So, let's see. Let's just kind of walk around for a while. How many ice stakes do I have? Because you're going to need some of those for the fight. I only have 3. I'd like to say that's enough, but it kind of isn't, honestly. Oh, you know what? I see where I can get a few more. So, yeah, I'm just going to go and quickly grab those. I don't think it's going to move. No, it won't. Good. Good, good, good. Let's just grab these ice stakes here. Yeah, 6 should be plenty. Though I recommend having, like, 10. I also recommend not getting into a fight with 2 baboons. Sometimes I swear this game hates me. It's alright. Coastal doesn't need that much TP so badly. She's pretty much just using it for regen vaults and stuff, so she doesn't need it that much. Regen waltz and refresh waltz, and hopefully she won't have to use those skills that many times. So let's just kind of walk around for a while until we're completely healed. Yeah, getting into a fight with 2 baboons fucking sucked. That was really awful. Oh, damn it. So are we good now? Kind of. Just make sure. Okay, now the reason why, in my opinion, you should fight the Boiling Lizard immediately after you destroy that pillar is because you get free preemptive against it. I do not think that you can get free preemptive if you come back after having destroyed that pillar. So yeah, you get a nice view of the inside of its tail, kind of. And we get free preemptive, so let's take advantage of it. Yep. Alright, now the Boiling Lizard has a lot of different attacks. The only 2 that I can remember are a fire attack against everybody and a striking attack against everybody that has a chance of poisoning. That's why I ate the poison-resistant food. Fire damage isn't going to be so bad because you can just use Circle Boon and Regen Waltz to just kind of power your way through it. So yeah, Taunt popped off, that's good. Let's get Refresh Waltz going on Cubics. Ooh, sorry about that. And Vanguard and Improved Length on Venti. So, yeah. Let's see here. Start things off with the Snare Circle. And, as you can see, I'm not sure if you noticed it, but... yeah, freezing the room halved its health. So it now only has 10,000 health instead of 20,000. As you might imagine, the Boiling Lizard is highly vulnerable against ice attacks, so feel free to make use of those. And Kibigumi's gonna need to do some bursting here, so we're gonna use Blood Surge first up. If it decides to buff, use Kibigumi's Roar attack to get rid of its buff. There we go. Attack Tango 2. That's important. Oh, wait. No, I can't do an Attack Tango because that'll clear away Taunt. Actually, does that matter? I don't think that really matters much, so yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's see here. Do I have Freedom Waltz? Yeah, I do. So let's use that too, because it can use a few binds, if I recall correctly. I don't remember what the skill is called for it to use binds, but yeah, it's a thing. Alright, to mitigate that fire damage, we're gonna use a Fire Rune. And we're gonna use Charge. Double the damage of that Ice Slash. Make it count. Oh, yeah, Taunt does matter. Wow, I got lucky there. Alright, now let's let loose. Actually, use a Line Shield in the back. Let loose, Venti. Yeah, we can let loose for this turn. We should be good. Glacier Rune. Fire Rune is going. Yes, yes it is. And an Ice Slash. It's gonna do shit damage, but whatever. Look at that. 500 damage with that. Insane. Look at how much damage I just did. It's ridiculous. Wow. This thing will be a cakewalk. Okay, cute. Coastal needs to refresh Regen Waltz. Come on, bind its leg already. Bind its leg, Steffi. You can do it. Yeah, I'll just throw off a regular Ice Slash. It's not worth charging up for a turn to do double damage in the following turn. Ooh. This is why you need those Ice Stakes. Yeah, they'll actually draw away attacks from the Boiling Lizard. Alright. An Ice Attack will temporarily disable the scale, but only an Ice Stake will destroy it properly. Oh, my Refresh Waltz is gone. Well, good thing it hasn't tried to poison or anything. I got one more turn of Improved Length, so I might as well make use of it. Freedom Waltz. There it is. Circle's worn off, so I gotta use another one. Let's go for a Chain Circle. Mitigate the physical damage. Glacier Rune, and Kibigami, you're useless, so use an Ice Stake. Worth 6 TP. Youch! Aw, man, the leg bind went away. No big deal. Line shield in the back. I have a funny feeling about this turn. Yeah, let's use Refresh Waltz. I don't think it's going to use that fire attack on the same turn again. Let's see here. Jeez, I don't know. I guess a Glacier Rune? Kibigami, let's use Deep Breath. Recharge some of your TP. And some health, too. Told you I have a funny feeling about this turn. Oh, that doesn't even hit the whole team, it only hits the front line. Well, that makes things a little simpler. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. No, let's not do anything like that. Attack Tango, that's what we need to do. Yeah, again, there's not really much more for me to say about this boss fight. It's just kinda like this a lot. Yeah, attack. Kibigami is sadly not really that great, again. Oh, it used Venom Tail again, eh? No big deal. And it's probably gonna die this turn, or it's gonna die next turn. Either way, it's... yeah. Either way is certainly going to die. Alright, let's throw up a party shield. Oh, wait, to maximize the damage, double slash. Freezing Link. I'm gonna go all in here. I know I said that you shouldn't do that, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, shoot. Come on, die already. Oh, somehow those didn't... okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of steam here. There's not really much more for me to say. If I die here, well, whatever. There we go. Yeah, took kind of a risk there, but it paid off, trust me. We get a Fiery Horn, that unlocks a good bow. Yep. The giant monster of unimaginable power spews scorching flames as if breathing out its own inner essence. But even these hellish flames cannot melt your resolve after all the trials you have overcome thus far. After suffering too many deep wounds to continue, the boiling lizard at last gives a death cry and collapses. You have slain the master of this labyrinth, the most powerful monster here. Your chest swells with pride. But your task is not quite complete. You must still find the Titan's heart somewhere in this spacious cavern. Even now, the children of the Sentinel village are struggling against their illness. You must not waste time. Yeah, but first I need to... oh, I've already filled out the map. Hold on. No! No, I wanted to get the tablet first. Good going, Kindred. You really showed that thing who's boss. Was that Whirlwind's voice? He seems to have snuck in while you were fighting. Sorry I couldn't help out, but it seemed like you had it covered. Oh, come on. You showed up at the exact last moment. Anyway, look over there. Isn't that the Titan's heart? Beat the boiling lizard, so it's only fair you be the ones to give it to the Sentinels. With Whirlwind urging you on, you reach for the fist-sized red gem decorating the entwined roots. This, it seems, is the Titan's heart, though despite the name, it does not appear to literally be an organ, no. Obtain the Titan's hearts. Yeah, I have a funny feeling you're right. Excellent. Yeah, well, unfortunately, you recall the stone tablet, which you have always found in the deepest reaches of the labyrinths. With high hopes, you check the altar, but the stone tablet is nowhere to be seen. What's wrong? Huh, so you'd always find a stone tablet on those altars before. Guess that means we still have no way of getting closer to Yggdrasil yet. Whirlwind says glumly. We'll cross that bridge later. See you back at the Sentinel's village, okay? With that, Whirlwind leaves you alone in the large cavern. Yeah, unfortunately, all that stuff is gonna have to wait until the next segment, and, I'm probably gonna be taking a rather long break from this series, because we are nearing my favorite part of the entire game, the fourth land. And yeah, I want to make sure that I'm, like, fully enthusiastic for going through that, so I'm probably going to take a nice long break from it, probably a few weeks, play through some other games. Yeah, because the fourth land is just incredibly awesome, both for gameplay and story-related reasons, so I can't really formulate the words I want. Can't formulate what it is I'm trying to say. I just want to make sure I'm going to be giving you guys the best experience possible. So, yeah, for right now, let's just go to town and sell off the Fiery Horn, I think it was called. Yes. The Apollo. Not a bad bow. Probably can't... No, I can afford it. Look at the attack power increase on that. It has 3 fire slots. It's a good bow. Okay, let's rest at the inn for a single hour. And that should do it. Yeah, so I will see you guys in a couple of weeks when I'm ready to start recording the fourth land. And yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.